Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Oh, that Haaland! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. Adams can get it clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Distributed tidily. Now it's Darwin. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. Big chance! Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Lampard. Oh, this is a very good run. Shot could be... Haaland! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the through ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Rooney! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rooney has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And no, that was never going to make it. Stones. Saka receives it in a wide position. Spread out to the left. Now it's Foden. And this is Rooney. De Bruyne. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Up he goes! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's De Bruyne. And he's quick to snatch it back. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Now the delivery. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Oh, well played, well played. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Saka. That's a shade optimistic. Threads one in. Saka. And that was very necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's picked his way through. Can he get it through? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vardiol is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a real chance! And smartly in he goes again! Lampard. Tries to play it through. Adams. Foden. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass.
Added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland ploughing through the middle. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Diogo Jota. Number 7.
So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vardiol. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's on it, can he get away? Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's McAllister. He's got away, and he shoots! It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 22.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
No way through there. Oh, super ball. And he's in, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Lampard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Nicely weighted ball. Haaland is onto this. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Rooney. He's found a way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not the most convincing of passes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lampard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Foot in, looking for the run. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Lampard running with the ball, and it's De Bruyne. He's through here. Oh, that was vital. So their fourth corner of the game. Torres! They've got to be quick to recover this. Wriggles his way through. Cleared away. Now who's going to be first to this? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That's good running with the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's managed to get free. Lampard. Well, that has not gone well. Pass somewhat off target.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking to play him in. Foden. Foden! And that would have been game, set and match.
Foden really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Foden. Now it's De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. The ball has bounced loose now. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Goes for a shot! There it is! They have stolen level at the last! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8.
All square again into the dying minutes.
18.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter.
He's had a shot!
Number 13.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Number
All hands on
19.
deck for this one.
Wilshere. Substitution. There will be
Oh,
two
clearance is short.
minutes time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's a sharp little ball here. And he plays one through. Chance! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, This could well be it! Well, and we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Located by the
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write
Hello,
its
everybody,
own special
and welcome
script.
to today's match.
Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That is good alertness. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Lacking in accuracy.
Alexander-Arnold will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Looking for the run. Chance for a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Reinders tries to pass it through. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. McAllister. That's a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And he's intervened well there. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nunez! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that is a little undercooked. Good chance here! Alexander-Arnold. And he was quick to react. Now it's Ødegaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Played back in. Watkins receives it in a good position here. And here's Watkins. Foden! It's anyone. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Foden. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold has created one goal already. Now it's Watkins. He shifted it to the flank. Gakpo. Played in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Nicked it back promptly. It's a pretty loose pass. Saka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vardiol. Now Gakpo. Now it's Watkins. Pass somewhat off target. Saka. Always onto this. And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
A quick reminder to
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Gets his head on it! Goal! Manchester United! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's been caught. Judd! He scores! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Foden, and that's aimed into the middle. Well, there's the clearance. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Sterling. McAllister. Rodri does well to stand firm and defend it. Sterling on a strong run down the right. Sterling, there's the delivery. Alexander-Arnold. Not the most accurate pass. Gakpo. Gakpo! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a good ball out wide. Sterling with the delivery.
Manchester United really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Sterling clearly looking the key component now with the concentration.
And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. Cleared away. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Quick look, he gets big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Corner number 2 then. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. De Bruyne. Højlund. Oh, it's a great ball here. Sterling! Darwin, spread out to the left. Can he spark a counter here?
Might want to be careful there.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nunez! Nunez! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
15 minutes till half-time. Sterling goes steaming forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on.
He rises! Harmlessly behind. Calafiori. Gakpo has it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Sterling. An instinctive delivery. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Alexander-Arnold.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Foden. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nunez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 1 minute
Threads
added
one in.
time.
Oh, played right into his path. McAllister, and that has put paid to that. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Rodri. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
McAllister. Foden. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Nunez. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He has found the way through. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Foden. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Aim forwards. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Højlund. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Højlund. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
McAllister. He won't be happy with that one. Gakpo. He's got away. Tries a shot! Danger averted for now. Manchester United have kept their powder dry on the substitution front, so Højlund! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Manchester United have their third corner.
United. Number 8, Gakpo. Number 14, Højlund. Coming on the field, number 47,
Haaland!
Foden.
And
Number
a
21,
terrific save from the
Erling
keeper.
Haaland.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. Now it's Foden. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he's lost his man here. De Bruyne looks to get on the end of this. Looking for options for movement. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Alexander-Arnold showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Foden.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
No way through. Rodri. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! Goal! Manchester United! They have stolen level at the last! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
Into extra time we go. Manchester United displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Now it's Darwin. And it's Rooney. Now it's Nkunku. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Sterling, and he was quick to react. And here's Nkunku, and this is Torres. Foden.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Nkunku! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And Nkunku fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Rooney! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Tonali picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Sterling. He's found a way through. Sterling, now the delivery. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should have put that away. Manchester United get their fourth corner. They've played it short. Cross to the back post. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
De Bruyne plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Romero does really well to win the ball there. And that could set him on his way. Rodri does well to get it back.
1 minute added time.
Adams. Oh, that is a nice touch. Saka. Half-time, extra time.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting one.
Well,
too.
it has
We're
been
about
a
to announce
punishing
today's
game,
lucky
both
numbers.
physically and
Please watch
mentally.
the screen
But
if you
does
have a ticket.
either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution in progress.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Darwin Núñez. Number 17, De Bruyne. Number 15, Sterling. Number 16,
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Coming on the field.
Oh, he's seen that
Number
early.
10,
Used a certain
Mohamed
sixth
Salah.
sense.
Number 6,
Foden.
Son Heung-min. Number 7,
Casemiro.
Bukayo Saka. Number 18,
Foden.
Casemiro.
Now it's Pedro Neto.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Torres.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Rooney. And that's a good ball. He's had a shot! Oh no, this does not look good. It's Rooney! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Tonali. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
No, it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Son Heung-min. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Pedro Neto. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Right now for information on our shuttle bus
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Palmer steps up for his penalty. Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Manchester United from one behind. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
This to double their advantage. Oh, it's off the bar.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
This then to level matters. Big character, big moment, big save. Manchester United are looking for comfort. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too. And they're 2 up. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Yes, that's how you do it.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Rooney is able to finish it here. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. The margin of error is 0. What poise! What noise!
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Nkunku to end it here and now. Oh, he cannot do it!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's saved and it's over. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Neymar. Plays it across. Czech deals with that nice and simple. And here's Alvarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Nice looking ball. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neymar. And it's Conte. Now it's Pelé. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be...
Osimhen! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Look at the space here. He's... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's being shifted off it. This might spell danger. Neymar. Now it's Alvarez.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Rodri.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Neymar. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That is good alertness. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff picks it up out wide. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Maldini. Neymar could try cutting inside here. And it's Conte. Messi. Rodri. Can he spark a counter here? Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pelé. Oh, important interception. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Kante. Rodri. And it's Neymar. Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Plenty to aim at here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Cruyff. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Now this could be a chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Rodri, great defending, strong and determined. He's well positioned. Can he finish? Relentless, just relentless. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
A case now of complete control. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And the game has already resumed here. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Conte. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Musiala. Here's Rodri. Musiala. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Back into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Osimhen. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Osimhen! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well read, nice interception. Neymar. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Alvarez. Looking for the run. Oh, that's... He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Here's a sharp little ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Thuram. Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Pele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And that's a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 10, Messi, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 20.
Maradona is wide and looking to get onto this.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13,
Maldini.
el dorsal 21,
Just
el
about up to
dorsal
75
7,
minutes.
el dorsal 18,
Ball played for
Griezmann,
Owen.
el dorsal 8,
Belletti.
Wilshere. Se va a realizar un
And it's
cambio de
Griezmann.
jugadores.
Foot in. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's not an especially good pass, that. It's played through for him, and it's made its way to him. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. That has ended up in no man's land. Wilshere, and he's searching through. And he's there to belt it away. That's a pretty loose pass. The final 5 minutes. Tries to pass it through. Adams calmly anticipates. Wilshere. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Maradona driving on and making good progress. It's Maradona! And that would have been some goal.
Maradona can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Cafu. And it's Pedri. Now it's Puskas. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Darwin.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Rafinha. And this is Puskas! Puskas! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! That's going to go a long way. Played in... There's the header! And yes, it's there! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that's that. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kante getting this one clear. Tries to play it through. Now it's Villa. Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Searching pass he's played there.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he? And uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
And he's had it nicked away. David Villa was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Pedri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. Cruyff.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Point-blank header! Decent enough try. Conte looking for a runner. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Rodri.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Cruyff. Spread it left. And the counter is on. Rodri. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Roberto Carlos. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Lobbed in behind.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Good ball over the top. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has... David Villa! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Conte! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! Bayer Leverkusen have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is Conte. A probing pass. Ball's out once more. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
There will
Neymar.
be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos. And this is Neymar. And the cross comes in. Beraldo is there, and he can get that clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again then.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Threads one in, and he was quick to react. The muscular approach does pay off here. Messi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Neymar. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. It's their second corner of the game. Neymar picks it up out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. And this is Kante. He's got away. That's good defending, very good defending. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a searching pass. Beraldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played into space. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. It's a pretty loose pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Rodri, Maldini makes the interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi. Coming on the field is number 10, Diego Forlan.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Pedri. Pedri! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedri! In for the pieces! Goal! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pass somewhat off target. A heavy challenge. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now this could be a chance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's a cute ball. Neymar. Pedri. Now it's Villa. He came in hard, very hard. And it's Neymar. Nunez. He's gone for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Nice interception, well timed. That's really well cleared.
Manchester United are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious.
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Chance to deliver. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Davids. Now he's got space here. Forlan providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's nice. Pinches it off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. David Villa.
There will be 3
Maldini
minutes added
with the
time.
foul. Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Bayer Leverkusen find a position of real strength now. Not the most accurate pass. Shoots! He scores! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that's that. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Manchester
Colours vivid and
United.
vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. That is Conte. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. Saliba tries to clear. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that should get the job done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, football certainly runs deep in the Reinders family.
Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. Reinders. And it's Ronaldinho. Manchester United finding their passes. And no, that was never going to make it. Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That has been cut short. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Conte. Williams. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down.
Neymar! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Reinders. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Puskas. And this is Pele. Looking for options for movement. A header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Pele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Belletti. Saliba. Out to the right. Now it's Ronaldinho. Reinders. And it's Ronaldinho. Now Salah. 30 minutes gone. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Number 9, Gabriel Batistuta.
Manchester United take the lead. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. And he skips past his man. Saliba makes the interception. Beckenbauer. Nico Williams. And it's Roberto Carlos. And the pass is intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Thinks about the shot. Back into the middle. Aims beyond the defence. And he's there to get it away. And here's Nico Williams. And that was very necessary. Conte.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, delightful ball. Cafu cuts out the pass. Cruyff. Conte. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Puskás. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Crossing. Saliba gets it away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And we've reached half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. They've got a corner here. Manchester United have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Mohamed Salah receives it in a wide position. Conte. Puskás. Beckenbauer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That is good strength. It's Salah! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckenbauer. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he cuts out the supply. Nico Williams. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Williams. Williams! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So now the difference is 3. Mohamed Salah chips it through. Great ball, and he's in here. And a chance! It's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So time for
11.
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. Well read, nice interception. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Reinders. Kante charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Could move up a gear here. And he has been fouled there. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once.
Substitution in progress.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Well timed, excellent interception. Cafu. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Cross from Cafu. And he's taking no chances there. Look at the shot at goal! And he's missed it.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. Reinders. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Yamal. And that pass just didn't quite work. Thuram. Couldn't squeeze it through. Searching pass he's played there. Played in. Rodri getting this one clear.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Up he goes! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Ruben Neves. Aimed in towards the centre. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Rafinha receives it in a good position here.
5 minutes added time.
Ruben Neves. Oh, they can break here. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's on it. Can he get away? Now there's a fine ball. Rafinha. Messi. Now it's Inzaghi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rafinha. Oh, played right into his path. And that has been knocked clear. Ball is over the line. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Big chance! So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Messi. Now, can they get him away? James Cross, header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Threads one in. Neymar plays it in. The referee has given a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Now it's Torres. Oh, what a ball! Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Conte. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Pass somewhat off target. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Conte. And here's Nunez. That is what... There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Havertz! Great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vardiol. Looking for options for movement. Conte. Chance here to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking to play him in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Havertz. Out to the right. Played back in. He can get that clear. Havertz puts a cross in. No way through, so goes for a shot! And that was very necessary. Darwin. That looks a good ball through. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's tidy. Roberto Carlos delivers. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pele. Guardiola. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Thuram is the guilty party there. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a searching pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's a sharp little ball here. Pele. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Kante. Kante! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kante actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This their second corner of the game. Hazard gets it away. Decent chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. And this is Torres. And this is Messi. And it tries a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Manchester United take the lead. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Van Bouten getting this one clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cafu has it out wide and in space. Van Bouten clears it away. Havertz. Van Basten. Played into space out wide. Throw in. That has not gone well. Conte. And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Here we go again. No changes at the interval from either side. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now takes a shot! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's there to get it away. Ball is over the line.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Cafu.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Pelé. And here's Nunez.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
21, Hazard.
Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. He's found a way through.
Adams. Number 9.
Well, that defending is
Vinicius
unapologetically persistent.
Number
It's almost
20,
personal. And it had to be.
Firmino.
And the finish! Oh, taken with style. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up.
Chance! Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Roberto Carlos. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Van Basten. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kante unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's been played through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is Nunez! Adams with the clearance. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he welcomes it in. Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's on it. Can he get away? Conte.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
A header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. Manchester United moments now away from seeing this one out. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
Substitution on the field. Number
And
11,
this is the big
Fernando Torres.
chance.
Number 12,
Messi!
Van Basten. Coming on the
Oh,
field.
nearly, but
Number
nearly is
19,
nothing.
That is a
Darwin
really
Núñez.
good chance missed, Peter.
Number
Certainly the way he's been
13,
playing.
Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Cafu.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
We are into stoppage time. Xabi Alonso puts his foot on the gas. Messi could try cutting inside here. Can he finish? They've done it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vinicius Junior! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And that is that. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game, he's had a shot! It's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a...
It's Pelé! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw.
Climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Pass somewhat off target. Maldini. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Beckham. And here's Thuram. And the shot! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 21, Thuram.
Madrid go into the lead. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Conte. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Nice bit of trickery. And that is expertly dealt with. Beckham. And it's Rice. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Azar, spread it left. Now it's Beckham. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! Tries to get it clear. Neymar. For Conte. 15 minutes till half-time. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he welcomes it in. Aims beyond the defence. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Lovely bit of skill. Kaká. And he's gone looking for safety. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Conte. And they can counter here. Darwin. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. Shoots! Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Beckenbauer. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Del Piero! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's in a good... He's having a shot! He's got a goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Chance here to counter, and it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Oh, this is a very good run. Rice. And we hit half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Cruyff. Pelé. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, super ball! Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Conte. Look at this. And Del Piero! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Cafu. Cruyff. Some good work on the right flank here. Rice cuts out the pass. Hazard, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's straight offside. .60 minutes played. Maldini gets across to intercept that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Real chance! It's there!
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Nunez. Kaká. Rice. And this is Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Knocks it into space. And here's Nunez. Hazard goes steaming forward. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pelé. Neymar. Pelé. Looking for the run. Big chance! He scored! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Number 9.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Conte. Number 14. Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field. Number 45. Osserman. Number 24. Rafinha. Number 10, Messi. Number 2, Xabi Alonso. Number 16, Rodri.
Cafu. Manchester United finding their passes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's trying to hit the front line here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pelé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Over to the left.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's ruffled a few feathers,
There will
but
be
well
3
dealt
minutes
with.
added time.
Now it's Beckham. Now, can they get him all? Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all...
Great chance! And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Pelé claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now that's well seen too. Neuer sends that a long way. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back. Pele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball. Ronaldo gets into a good position. And he's onside. And a chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
And Nistelrooy demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Pele! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Great chance for a shot! He can get that clear.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to play him in. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Conte. Quarter of an hour played. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! And the ball's come loose here. That's really well cleared. Strokes it back. Portugal looking to pass their way through. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ronaldo. Great vision. Olise in acres of space out wide. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball. Pele. Oh, no joy this time. Portugal were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Roberto Carlos. Vitinha touches it back. Darwin gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! It's there! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Beckenbauer, and the counter is on. Tries to play it through. Neymar receives it in a wide... It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Costa Curta. Some good work on the right flank here. Rodri. Half-time getting close now. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Beckenbauer, and the pass is intercepted. Conte.
This is the time you need that pace.
He can run onto that. Spectacular save! He's gone for goal! And he can clear it away. Oh no, what has happened here?
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Hazard.
compensação.
Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And here's Nunez. Olise. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? It's there!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha is always looking to break lines. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He has found the way through. Beckenbauer did well to stay calm there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Beckenbauer.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Cruyff has it out wide and in space.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one. Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cafu cuts out the pass. Eder Militao. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Cruyff picks it up out wide. He is through here. Crosses it in. Olise. Van Nistelrooy. Roberto Carlos. Hazard looking to run onto it. No, he refuses to take the bait. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 18, Van Nistelrooy. Número 4, vão dar os seus lugares a número 15, número 9, número 11, Ronaldinho. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. "75 minutes played. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Owen with the delivery. Musiala. Here's Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Musiala.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking...
Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
They've played it short. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Messi gets rid without sophistication.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Costa Curta.
Such good technique.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Not the most accurate pass. No, that's too long.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Thuram.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he skips past his man. It's a good run down the right. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.